With your CIG TV news update, I'm Jay Gerhardt in for Donna Bush. In our top story, government today announced plans to move the Cayman Islands towards a system in which one elector will have one vote. At a press conference this morning, Premier, the Honorable Alden McLaughlin, announced that government is set to call for the appointment of an Electoral Boundaries Commission. This commission will assess the existing electoral boundaries in the context of the proposed changes and recent increases in the electorate of more than 3,000 people.
And be it further resolved that following the making of an order by the governor pursuant to Section 89, subsection 6 of the Constitution for the determination of the boundaries of the electoral districts of the Cayman Islands, the government thereafter submits to the Legislative Assembly a bill to make the necessary amendments to the elections law in accordance with the said order to enable the establishment of single-member electoral districts in the Cayman Islands, with each elector having one vote. And be it further resolved that the process be completed in good time so as to ensure that the general elections June 2017 are conducted on the basis of single-member electoral districts with each elector having one vote.
Government has already tabled the motion prior to next week's meeting of the Legislative Assembly. Following the report by the new commission, the governor will make an order that determines the new electoral boundaries. Then government will then submit a bill to the Legislative Assembly to change the elections law to enable the establishment of a single-member constituencies in the Cayman Islands. Stay tuned to CIG TV immediately following this newscast at 8 p.m. as we re-air the historic press conference. The good news continues from the Public Health Department, where officials reported this morning that there have been no new cases of chikungunya since the end of July. In its weekly update, the department stated that 3 new cases were under investigation by the Caribbean Public Health Agency. Of 26 test results received since the start of the outbreak, they said 5 have come back positive, 20 negative, and 1 inconclusive. To date, 9,139 confirmed probable cases of chikungunya have been reported in 20 CAFRA member states and 11 other Caribbean countries and territories. The total number of suspected cases is 643,211. Chikungunya is a viral disease transmitted to humans by the bite of the infected Aedes aegypti mosquito. It causes fever and severe joint pain. The Youth Services Unit has just published its quarterly newsletter, The Advocate. A collaborative effort between the staff of the unit and the young people with whom they work, the newsletter brings together the viewpoints of youth and youth workers.
The main purpose of The Advocate is to highlight the positive things that are taking place in the community amongst our young people. We want to give them ideas and tips and how to conduct themselves and how to carry themselves. But we also want to highlight them as well in some of the things that they're doing, whether that be sports or academics. Also throw in some tips there that may help them during the school year, some tips that may help parents during the school year as well. One of the main things I'm excited about in this publication is the Tafari Ebanks, who's a local boxer, young guy, 20 years old, who recently returned from Scotland. It was good to work with him in particular to get an idea of his background and some of his story, and I think that's going to be one of the exciting pieces in this issue of The Advocate.
Youth Services works to make the publication widely available.
The 3 main groups that we target, of course, first and foremost is the youth, followed by parents and youth workers. Those are the 3 categories that we try to cover whenever we make a publication. The Advocate is available online. It is also available through CS Messages. We also have it online at ysu.gov.ky. That is the unit's website. And also some local small businesses have agreed to carry it, so you may see it in a gas station or grocery store near you.
The newsletter also includes a message from the Youth Minister, the Honorable Osborne Bodden, who urges young people to set their own goals and priorities. At the same time, the minister urges the community to empower youth and help them find a voice. And as always, if you missed today's news update, you can get all the details on our Facebook and YouTube pages. And of course, don't forget to tune into Radio Cayman for On the Record and the Talk Today programs. I'm Jay Gerhardt. Thanks for watching.